do the chat. We're just doing chat right now, right, Cheb?
Sure. We can chat for sure.
Hi, guys. All right. Michelle says she can't see us, but Michelle, I think you might have to just maybe do a Zoom update because I think you might be the only one. Hello from Nova Scotia. Hi, Kara. Hi, guys. All right. Happy Friday. Hello, hello, darlings. Oh, TLC, Terry Lynn. Hi, XOXO, back to you. Hi, guys. Good morning. From South Surrey. Hello, Colleen. Parviz from Vancouver. Hi, guys. Greg Tom is live on Facebook. Hello, Greg. All right. How's everyone doing? I just want to welcome everybody and say hello. For those of you who don't know, this is a really good friend of ours here, our friend Sheb, who's a business development manager for the Palladium Hotel Group. Welcome, Sheb.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Susie. I'm so happy to be here with you all on this beautiful Friday.
We're happy you're here as well. And I want to welcome everyone. We've got you live on Facebook, we've got you guys live on Zoom. And we're going to learn all great things about Palladium today. And I know Shebnam is going to give away something very exciting at the well, actually in a couple days. Next week you'll find out. So what is it, Sheb?
So it is 3 night stay for two. So you can bring me or Susie with you if you win. At our beautiful Tiaras Turquesa in Punta Cana, adults only. I know most of you have sold this property and some of you have not seen it. So it's a great opportunity for you. It's a 3 night stay for two at the Tiaras Turquesa in Punta Cana.
Wow. Danny's saying, wow, I agree. That is very generous. Thank you so much. So, in order to qualify, you guys have to stay on the question period. If you're joining us over here on Facebook, hi guys. Please make sure that you add, and I see some of you already have. So, thanks, Tracy. Thanks, Jackie and Greg. Please add, and Jose, please add your email in the comments. If you're here on Zoom, we've got you covered, so don't worry about it because you registered with your email. Okay? Wonderful, wonderful, amazing. All right. So let's get going here. So Miss Shep, I'm going to record this session, everybody, so not to worry. And I'm going to meet you at the end and we'll go over the questions. How's that?
Sounds great. Thank you so much, Susie. I'll talk to you soon. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today. I have some updates for you on the Palladium hotels. I know most of you are familiar with the product. And so let's get started. Actually, by the way, this is our Grand Palladium Cantena Family Selection Pool. This is one of the new sections that we have. I wanted to point out this is like an amazing place. I know some of you have already sold it. So our team in Canada, as you know, we have our beautiful Christy in the West Coast. We have our beautiful Julia on the East Coast. I guess it is Quebec, and I am here in the East Coast as well. I'm in Ontario, and we have our director of sales, Gabriel. He's also based in Toronto. So this is our Canada team. I know all of you know us. At the end, I'm going to give you all our email addresses in case you have any questions on any of the product or you need any assistance on anything. Today, we'll talk about our Grand Palladium hotels, our TRS properties, which are the adults only, and the family selection. So, as you know, the Grand Palladiums are family friendly, ideal for everyone, for couples, for singles, families, groups, for everybody. And I'm going to touch base on each one just to give you some updates on what we've been doing. We've done a lot of renovations at a few of them. In Costa Mujeres, you know, this is a popular one. Everybody wants to stay here in Playa Mujeres. Beautiful property. You have the village area with your restaurants and the bars. We have the Rafael Nadal Tennis Academy here. We have a beautiful spa, convention center. This is one of our newer properties, of course. This is where you have the elevators in the buildings, whereas you don't have them anywhere else. This is the only one on beautiful Playa Mujeres, of course. On the Pacific coast, we have our Vallarta. We're in Punta de Mita. I'm actually going here in about 2 weeks. I'm looking forward to it. One of my favorite properties. Pacific coast, ideal for everyone. Again, we have a family selection here, sort of built on a hill, so you have beautiful views of the Pacific Ocean. Great for your water sports, people who want to do any of the water sports. We have that available. And we have our saltwater pool, we call that, because it's a Pacific, so it's wavy. It's good for your water sports, but people don't want to do that all the time. So we have the area sectioned off for those who don't want to do that. They can do snorkeling in the area. So it's a beautiful resort, again, ideal for everyone. Moving on to Riviera Maya, as you know, we have our Canadian favorite white sand. We have the Colonial, we have the Cantena. You stay at one, you have access to all three. It's a spread out resort, very lush. We have a beautiful stretch of beach there. You can stay at one, you have access to all three. And I would say the white sand is a little bit more quiet. Colonial Cantena sides are a little bit more lively, ideal for your families with children. We have the kids club there. The water park is there on the Colonial Cantena side. Now we've done some renovations there. I know some of you already know we had the Cantena section closed last year. We reopened all brand new rooms. We added a family selection section in there as well. I'll share more details on that with you. Our beautiful Punta Cana, I was there recently. Again, our palace section, Punta Cana and Bavaro on beautiful Bavaro Beach. Again, ideal for everyone. Spread out lush property, no elevators, three-story buildings. We do a lot of weddings, a lot of groups here, and I know the hotel. This it's Punta. I mean, in general, DR has been very, very popular, as you know. We've had sold out dates. Even in January, the complex is pretty much sold out. And that's usually, it used to be off season, but it's hard to get dates. Even for our wedding groups, people want to add rooms and they can't because it's fully booked. So the DR in Punta Cana in particular has been very, very popular. So book in advance. Oh, I wanted to mention the Black Friday sales are out now with all the tour operators. It has started, so have a look at those. And if they're booking for next year sometime, now is a good time to book. Again, so we did some renovations here, but we're doing some massive renovations next year in the Bavaro section. It's going to be closed. Just like we did in Riviera Maya for the Cantena section, we're going to close the Bavaro section, redo all the rooms there, which we're very excited about, and we're going to add family selection section. So let's move on. And talking about the Bavaro renovations, it's going to be closed from April next year till December. The whole complex is going to be closed. When I say complex, just the Bavaro section, the Punta Cana section and the Palace sections will be operating fully with no changes there. So don't worry. We're going to add some new rooms. We're going to have a family selection, which has been very, very popular. We started in Vallarta. We have it in Costa Mujeres. We have it in Riviera Maya Cantena section. We're going to have it in Punta Cana as well. So this is what the new rooms are going to look like. We're going to have, these are just a standard junior suites. We're very, very excited about this because we had not done renovations in the Bavaro section in a long time. I'm going to show you some of these pictures, superior rooms. We're going to have some rooms with the outdoor showers. We're going to have some rooms with private pools. And these are so popular. We have it in Jamaica. We have it at Tierras Yucatan. Private pools are really, really amazing. And the good thing here is it's going to be available for families as well. Some of the restaurants will undergo some the refurbishments while we're doing the Bavaro section. I see hearts. I know it's going to look beautiful. And this is as I mentioned, we're going to add a family selection into the Bavaro section, and they always have their own restaurant. It's called the Nest. So this is what it's going to look like, the family selection exclusive restaurant. You'll have some outdoor space as well. Yeah, us Canadians, we love to sit outdoors and eat whenever we can, right? So this will be great. Okay, So moving on to Jamaica, Jamaica's also been so popular. To be honest, all the Palladium resorts have been very full. I've been asking for fam rooms and I can't get them. So I keep asking. They've been operating at 93%, 97% occupancy. They are ideal for everyone. So we get all kinds of, wedding groups, sports groups. We get individual passengers, honeymooners, all kinds, and singles. So they've been very, very popular. We did renovations in Jamaica. The Jamaica section was closed last year or the year before. It goes by quickly. We redid all the rooms on the Jamaica side. You'll see the prices maybe a little bit higher there now because it's all brand new rooms. We've added some rooms with private pools. I know most of you have sold it. And Lady Hamilton's side, we did soft renovations in the rooms. There's you still have your beautiful, the black and the gold, but we did some painting, we did the lobbies, we did some of the restaurants. So we've done a lot. And we've introduced something new as of November 1 on the Lady Hamilton side. It's called the signature level. Now, this signature level is available through the tour operator. So when you're booking it, you'll see signature level. The rooms stay the same. There's some added amenities for the guests. They'll get a separate bracelet, TSL, we call it, the exclusive bracelet. As you can see, there's you get a premium mini bar. You have an exclusive area for the TSL guests, special in-room amenities, early check-in, late checkout, things like that. We're just introducing a little bit more for those who are asking for this. We've had people asking for this, so we've introduced it. Now, if you already have rooms booked, they will still get their same room. It's just that they don't get the signature level amenities. If they want to upgrade at check-in, they can do this. The hotel will charge them additional, but they can do that. So this is something new for us. We'll see how it goes, but there's been a lot of demand, so people are already booking the signature level. And it's not for adults only; it's for families as well. You'll see that some of the junior suites are also offered with the signature level. Okay. If you have any more questions, let us know later on. You can reach out to each one of us to your BDM. We can give you more details on it as well. As I mentioned, family selection, it's a resort within a resort, ideal for your families with tons of additional amenities. We started in Puerto Vallarta, we have it in Costa Mujeres, we have it in Riviera Maya Cantena, and next year we're going to have it once it's done, I guess end of 2025, we're going to have it in Punta Cana as well. Basically, you get a lot of amenities. When we did the renovations in the Cantena last year, we reopened it with added amenities for the family. So they have their own restaurant, they have their own pool, they have their own host with butler service, priority for dinner reservations. They can customize a lot of things in their rooms from their pillows to if they have babies, they can get baby bottle cleaners, warmers, things like that. So a lot of added value and amenities. So just make sure when you're booking it, you would have to book it as family selection section. Okay, I know most of you are familiar with it now. You've booked it, and it's not only for children, of course, it's for the adults too. Wherever there's a TRS, adults only property, adults have access to the TRS side and to the premium drinks when they're staying in the family selection. They can leave the kids at the kids club and enjoy the facilities at the TRS. Okay. This is the new Cantena section, family selection section. This is the lobby. When they come in, kids, I know sometimes kids are tired from traveling. They can be playing some games. We have some food for them, fruit and baby food and all kinds of stuff. So they can keep busy while the parents are checking in. This is the check-in area in the Cantena. It's beautiful. And these are the rooms. As I mentioned, you get tons of amenities depending on the age of the child. You get a backpack full of stuff from like the rash guards and toothbrushes, toothpaste, all kinds of things you can think of. You'll see some of them on here, but there's a lot more included. And we have the swim ups, good for your ideal for your families when the kids are sleeping. You still want to enjoy the pool and have some drinks. So the kids will be sleeping inside and the parents will be outside enjoying the pool. Okay. So like I mentioned, they have their own exclusive restaurant in the family selection. When guests are staying in the family selection, just remember they do have access to the regular Palladium side as well. But if the guests are staying in the Palladium side, they don't have access to this exclusive area, the family selection. As you know, I mentioned this last time in our presentation, we have some new amenities. One of them is pickleball. We've added pickleball in all the destinations now. Recently, we've added Vallarta just this week. We have pickleball courts there. We have it in Punta Cana. We have it in Jamaica. We have it in Riviera Maya. Now, we don't have it in Costa Mujeres. As you know, in Costa Mujeres, our tennis courts are Rafael Nadal, the clay tennis courts. We cannot touch those. We cannot convert any of the tennis courts into a pickleball court. So that's why we don't have it in Costa Mujeres yet, but we have it in other destinations. We've done some pickleball groups and they can reserve them at an additional cost. So we can get you more details on it. Our MICE team at each destination is handling it. And I'm going to show you a little video. So basically, we have the pickleball courts at each destination. Some of them have more than the others, depending on the size of the resort. We've introduced something new. It's the Bravo Dinner and Dance. I know some of your clients have already experienced it and they love it. You know how we have the chic cabaret for adults only? Well, this is for families. We've started in Riviera Maya. Right now, we have it there only. It's an additional cost. And this is where they have their dinner and the entire family can get up and dance and just enjoy that atmosphere that we had at Chic Cabaret for adults only. This is for families. And I've seen it, and I know some of our guests have experienced it. They love it. So we're always introducing something new, a little bit more entertainment at all the destinations, so that, you know, if people are staying for 10 nights, some people stay for 14 nights, so they have something more to do at each destination. So I have a small video on this for you too. I see some hearts. I know some of your clients have tried it out, and they can make reservations with guest services once they arrive. Another new entertainment. It's bingo party. This is held at the Chic Cabaret buildings. So that's for adults only, but I'll show you a video on that as well. It's just some additional entertainment for everyone. They get up and dance with our professional dancers and singers. It's a lot of fun. And you know what, Le Petit Chef? Well, we have it in Costa Mujeres and opened in Riviera Maya as well. Again, additional entertainment, nice dinner, lots of fun for the entire family. I'll show you a video on that. I experienced it here in Toronto myself, and it's a lot of fun. Yep, I see lots of hearts. People love it. This is the one in Costume Minutes. These are our dancers from Chic Cabaret, actually. We got them to do this. Okay, so let's move on to our adults only properties, TRS. And these are truly five-star all-inclusive. Yes, I see lots of hearts. I know you guys have been selling it, and all your customers, they love it. So, and we have a lot of repeat guests in some of them. Chic Cabaret is our dinner and show for adults, a 3-hour dinner and show. It's amazing and it's well worth it. There is an admin fee of $55 that the guests can pay to see it if they're staying on the Tiara side. If they're staying on the Grand Palladium side, they can also go to see this show, and it's $155. So their butler can make reservations for them once they arrive. I know sometimes we get questions, can they make reservations in advance? Unfortunately, not because they need room numbers. So for any dinners or any of the shows, any of the events, they can just visit guest services desk in each lobby and they'll be able to make reservations. Or if they're staying on the Tiara side, their butler can make reservations for them for any of the restaurants or any of the shows, any of the events. So Tiara's Coral is in Costa Mujeres, attached to the Grand Palladium. I love this property, of course. You have beautiful loft suites, you have swim out rooms. Now, as of we've just started, all the tour operators have all the room categories available for you. They had to load in all the different room categories, but it is available in the new contract, so you'll be able to book any of the room categories. All the higher ones. I know a lot of the guests want to upgrade these days, so they can. So we have this property, they have their own restaurants, own bars, but they don't have to stay here. They can always go to the Grand Palladium side. Beautiful beach here. I love the Gravity Sky Bar here. So at nights, it's beautiful to after dinner even. It's just at the tip there of this right here. They can have some drinks, have some music. So it's a lot of great experience at the Terrace Coral. Terras Turquesa in Punta Cana, we get a lot of repeat guests. I know you've sold it, and this is where you can stay if you win the 3 nights in Punta Cana. Another beautiful property. We've done renovations here. We have the swim out rooms. It's not private like we have in some of the resorts. They do share it. Yep, we did renovations at the spa. We did some of the restaurants here. We've added some Japanese Peruvian restaurant. That's amazing. And we have Chic Cabaret, of course, for our guests at Tierras Turquesa as well. TRS UK10 is in Riviera Maya. I love this property. We have some rooms right on the water, the bungalow, romance bungalows. We've done some renovations here. It's pretty much done. We have the beautiful infinity pool here. There's a reserved beach area on the Grand Palladium side for the guests that are staying at TRS Yucatan. Their butler can take them there on a golf cart. We have the private pools here, and those are very, very popular on the ground floor. TRS Cap Cana, I was here last month. Beautiful property. This is our smaller one, 115 rooms in the gated community of Cap Cana. Now we're by the marina, so the beach is very tiny here, but we can take them to another beach nearby, about 10 minutes away, and they can spend a whole day there. We've done some changes here. Now this resort is on its own, so if you want to do a buyout, feel free to for a large wedding. We've done that, or an incentive group. Now we did allow 16 plus and dogs. We've changed this. We're back to, as of just a couple of weeks ago, we're back to 18 plus and no dogs. We've listened to some of the feedback from our guests, and this is what they would like. So we went back to 18 plus. This is the newest change. It's great for your honeymooners, for those people who want to relax, grab a book, and be pampered. Now, there's not a lot of entertainment here at this property. It's a little bit more quiet. Like I said, it's good for those people who want to relax. We do have some live music, a little bit of entertainment at night, but not as much as we would have in Punta Cana. So if you're, if they're asking what the difference is, I would say this is more of a quiet property, gorgeous property with, you know, almost all the rooms have some kind of a water view, marina or the beach view or the water view, and lots of swim out rooms. Those are very, very popular. Beautiful property. I stayed here for 4 nights and it was lovely. Okay, so don't forget, we have our weddings team at Destination. If you're requesting a new weddings date, please email weddings by Palladium at palladiumhotelgroup.com. And that's the email that you would send to initially if you're asking for any destination. So once the wedding date is booked and your couple is in contact with our wedding coordinator, they'll work on their wedding packages and then they're transferred to each destination to work with a planner. But this is the initial email. Please give us a chance. Again, we've hired tons of people, so it is going very, very well. If you're running into any issues, you don't hear back within 24 to 48 hours, please let us know. And to be honest, wedding dates are filling up very quickly, as much as the room space at all the destinations. So we have already weddings in the books for 2026. If they're planning on it, they should secure their wedding date quickly and the rooms. The destination weddings have been crazy busy, which we love. Don't forget, we do a lot of sports groups as well. Besides the tennis groups, we do the pickleball groups, we do volleyball, basketball groups. So we have the facilities at all of them. And of course, we do incentive groups for the companies are back to doing their incentive groups. We have meeting space at all the destinations. Some of them are bigger than the others, but we do have them at all of them. This is the one in Costa Mojada, is the most popular one. We can accommodate a lot of people here. Okay, so our rewards program is new, as you know. It used to be called Palladium Connect. Now it's Palladium Pro. I know we've had some hiccups. It's all being cleaned up I thank you for your patience. We do appreciate it. As you switch over the system, sometimes we have glitches and still some of the little things are being worked on. But if you run into any issues, please let us know. Our team, we have a huge team now at Palladium Pro, and they're assisting everyone as fast as they can. They will fix any issues you have. In the long run, it's going to work out very, very well. It's just that you had Palladium Connect, it was straightforward, but now it's better. There's more options here. You can book your own agent stay. We have agents rates and all of that. So it's palladiumpro.com. If you're new, you never had the rewards program, go into palladiumpro.com to register yourself first. If you had Palladium Connect, now you have to switch over to Palladium Pro. All your rewards will be transferred over, not to worry. There's a lot of information on here, but our team, they're the experts at Palladium Pro. They will assist you with any questions you may have. They'll take you step by step how it all works. It's gonna be wonderful once it's all working, and I do apologize for all the issues you've had, but thank you for your patience. Going forward, it's all gonna work very well. They're just still fixing some of the glitches. So this is us. If you're in this territories, please jot down our email addresses. Any questions you have, any issues you may have, please feel free to reach out to us. And we do appreciate everything you've done for us. That's why our hotels are full. And thank you. Thank you for joining on this Friday. And if I don't see you, I don't talk to you, Please have a great holiday season, Christmas with your families. I know I have some traveling to do still. We're not done work. We still have another whole month and a half. But yeah, thank you so much. And thank you, Spoiled Agent. Thank you, Susie. We love working with you.
And we love you too, Sheb, but we do have some questions to take,
For
guys.
sure. Yep.
And I know Sheb is such a great ambassador for your brand, so thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Charlene said, great presentation, Sheb. Oh, you're welcome, Charlene.
Thank you, Charlene.
Okay, so I have some here on Facebook. We'll start here. Susan Jane, hi, Susan Jane, says, do any of your resorts have Hobie cats?
We do have them. Now I know some of them needed new ones. Check back with us. Depending on the destination, we do have them. Yes.
Okay, great. Just some comments on Facebook. Carrie says, I love the bathrobes for the kids in the family section area. And Renee says that your hotels are so welcoming for families.
Thank you.
And Nora said, I just booked this resort, so I'm not sure which one it is, but that's great news for sure. And Kim says she has clients that love the Costa Harris, especially the tennis pros.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so let's go over here. Hi, guys, on Zoom. Megan says, I really love the presentation. Very informative. Thanks, Megan.
Thank you.
So Angela's asking, how much is the signature level if purchased at resort?
It is $140 US per room per night if they would like to upgrade.
Okay. Angela's asking, when was the Palace in Punta Cana last renovated?
So Punta Cana Resort was renovated, I would say, I think about 3 years ago now, and Palace was done about 4 years ago. But we're always doing soft renovations. We're always doing painting here and there. If any of the rooms need anything, we're always keeping on top of it. But a massive renovation was not done recently at either one, 3, 4 years ago for both. Barbaro section will be closed, and it will be a massive renovation there.
Okay, that's good. Sorry, just on Facebook, Nora came back. She just booked Jamaica. So awesome.
Yes, thank you, Nora.
Okay, Jennifer's asking, will you be sharing in this PowerPoint? Lots of great information.
It's recorded, yes. On the Spoiled Agent site, you'll be able to go back and visit it.
But can you share the PowerPoint at all? Is there any media spots that they can grab this?
No, I haven't. But if you would like me to send it to you through V-Transfer, I can definitely send it to you. Send me an email or two. Actually, send me an email because I have this presentation. I can send it to you for sure. Yeah.
Okay, great. Lori said, you mentioned the Grand Palladium Costa Harris is the only property you have elevators. Does this mean that the TRS Coral does not? And how many floors in the properties in the Riviera Maya?
Yes. So when I say Grand Palladium customers, I meant the whole customers complex, including TRS Coral. We have elevators in Costa Mujeres. They're Riviera Maya, no elevators, 3-story buildings. Riviera Maya, 3-story buildings. Jamaica's the same, Punta Cana's the same, 3 stories. Now in Jamaica, we have an elevator in the lobby, so but not in the buildings. So people, they all our resorts are fully wheelchair accessible. There are ramps everywhere. If they are wanting to be on the ground floor, please request it. We will always make sure that those people who are wanting the ground floor will get the ground floor. Um, Costa Mujeres property, including Tiaras, is the only one with the elevators in the buildings.
Okay. And if anyone wants to visit any of your properties to go check it out if they're in the area, how can they access that?
You mean travel agents? We can do
Yes.
site inspection for travel agents. Yes. You can contact your BDM and we will set up a site inspection for you. Just give us some advance notice because they are quite busy. They do a lot of events and things like that, but we will set it up for you on the date and the time you would like to visit the property, and they can give you a tour. It takes about 2 hours at each property.
Okay. Just a reminder, guys, if you have a question, please put in the Q&A because we lose it up in the chat. But I just want to say, Donna says, thanks for the presentation, Sheb. Now off to book Palladium.
Yes, thank you, Donna.
All right, so Lori's question was answered. Sonia, hi Sonia. Sheb, I know you asked this before, but with Rafael Nadal site, do the guests have access while staying at the resorts?
Yes, they do. So each room will get 1 hour per day free playing time. If they don't want to take lessons, they just want to play. Yes, it's included for our Grand Palladium and TRS guests. They just have to go and visit the academy and make sure that there's no lessons going on at a particular time. They'll tell them when they can play. And yes, they'll be able to play at no cost. 1 hour per day they will get. And if it's free, they're pretty flexible. If you want to play more than an hour, if there's no lessons going on, they'll let you play longer.
Fair enough. Holly has clients interested in a group trip next November 2025. When can I access the group rates for the TRS property?
Right now, tour operators have all the rates for 2025, 2026. Yeah, you can. We have groups booked for 2026 even. So 2025 is almost full. We have sold out dates. So hurry up and yeah, all the tour operators have those rates now.
Okay, great. Lori's asking, is there a specific section on the beach for TRS Yucatan?
Yes, there is. So TRC Yucatan section doesn't have their own beach, even though we have a beautiful beach view and the infinity pool. We have an area reserved on the Grand Palladium side for our TRS Yucatan guests with the bally beds and everything. So their butler can take them there on the golf cart. They have an area where they can have drinks and everything. So it's a reserved area for the TRS Yucatan guests on the beach.
Okay, great. Jessica, I like your question here on Zoom. In Punta Cana, if we stay at one hotel, can we stay in two? Can we go visit the other ones? Which is great.
Yes. So if you're staying in one of the Grand Palladiums, Punta Cana, Bavaro, or Palace, you have access to all three. You just don't have access to the TRS Turquesa, which is adults only. But if guests are staying on the TRS Turquesa side, they have access to the Grand Palladium side.
Okay, great. Awesome from Holly. Sonia said, though, can tennis lessons be booked ahead of time?
Yes, they can book them ahead of time. We can supply you with the email address to the tennis academy, and they can book their own tennis lessons. Yes.
Okay. Ali said, with the major renovations affecting, will it affect the building layout or is it just a refresher to the existing buildings?
So it's in Punta Cana. It will be, they're going to close that whole section. No one's going to be affected if they're staying on the on the Punta Cana or Palace sections. The whole section will be closed off, the Bavaro side, which is at one end anyways. People not even know, they might not even know what's going on there. They'll be able to use the Palace and the Punta Cana sections. I hope I answered the
Um,
question.
yeah, actually, Sonia just said you always answer them nice and clear.
Thank you, Sonia. I
Um,
try. Sometimes not so clear, but I try.
so Jackie on Facebook is asking, allergy program. Can I do that at the on the Palladium Pro site?
Unfortunately not. So we do, Palladium hotels do have a really good food allergy program. What they would need to do is once they arrive at destination, please have them visit the guest services desk, which is right next to the lobby, in the lobby, right next to the check-in desk at all the destinations. Please have them let the guest service know what type of food allergies they have. They'll be given a color-coded card that will tell all the restaurants what type of allergies the guests have. And they will be asked each time they enter a restaurant if they have any food allergies. If it's severe to many things, they'll have the option to talk to the chef, and the chef will come to them and they'll talk about what meals they can eat, if they something needs to be prepared, especially for them, and they can plan it for the whole week.
Okay,
It
great.
works very well.
Kara's asking on Zoom, do all the rooms at TRS Costumes Harris have a butler service?
Yes, all the rooms will have the butler service at all the TRS properties, all the room categories.
Okay, Justine on Zoom. Hello, Justine. What is the date of the completion for Bavaro and the family section, selection, I should say? Are they adding any teen facilities to the complex?
Hi, Justine. I know you book a lot of families. Um, so the date of completion for the Bavaro section will be, and the family section will be December, let's say end of December. I think they're gonna try to reopen it before Christmas, New Year's, but let's say sometimes things get delayed. Once they start, the renovation will know better. It's supposed to start in April and end, we've been told December 2025. As far as for teens, we do have a teens club. Now it's for everyone. Everyone has access to it. Teens clubs, we have them at all the Grand Palladiums. Teens club, they have like the Xbox games and PlayStation, all of that, and they're open later. So it's for 13 plus ages. There's always someone there. They can't bring in any drinks or anything like that. So it's pretty safe. I've taken my teenagers there, left them there for a few hours so they can play their games when they were teenagers. But there's not going, they're going to have the family selection for the younger families, I would say. They're not going to do anything additional with the teens. I mean, it's still good for the teens too, because there's a separate area and for everyone. The family selection is good for everyone, even for the adults.
Okay, great. Stephanie's asking, do any of the resorts have room to host a beach party, maybe for a group of 30 to 50 people?
Yes. Oh, you mean like a um guest room? No, because they're not like two bedrooms or anything. We have connecting suites, but they won't allow them all to be there. If they want to do a beach party, we can arrange things like that. They can do it outside. We have facilities. There's if they want like a convention center atmosphere, it can be done there. Or they can do an actual beach party, which we have on the beach. Private events can be done through our MICE team. We can get you in contact with the MICE team at each destination, but not like a guest room where they can all come in and do a party. No.
Okay. Holly's asking, are there any group incentives through Palladium? Like, book one, book 10, get one free room. So maybe
Yes,
that's through tour
yes,
operators or direct bookings.
yes. We have them through the tour operators. Our group rates are only with the tour operators. We have specials. Sometimes it's every sixth passenger free. Sometimes it's 10th passenger free. Please contact the tour operators and ask them what it is, and they'll be able to tell you exactly. Sometimes we have specials with a certain tour operator, a certain month, we'll do something special with them, but all those are available through the tour operators.
Okay. And Stephanie's just coming back to clarify a bit. So she wants to book 30 to 50 rooms and have a beach party with a country singer. So yes, a mice group, and she's wondering which resort would be best.
You can contact your BDM if I am one. We can give you more details, but we can do it at all of them basically because our hotels have over 1,000 rooms. They're ideal for any type of groups. If they're looking for more modern, that's Costa Mujeres, a new hotel. If they're looking for more Mexican, flair, more they want more smaller property, I would say Vallarta. If they're looking for, depending on what they're looking for, we can do it in Jamaica, we can do it in Punta Cana. I think we can do it at all of them through our MICE team. They're all ideal. They're all big resorts, so we can accommodate them all.
Okay, great. And Dina's asking water parks. Did you mention anything about water parks?
Yes, we have water parks at all the properties, at all the destinations. They're not your big, massive water parks like some of the resorts have. I would say ours are ages 13 and under. I mean, I've seen adults there. I've seen 15, 16, 17-year-olds. They may get bored quickly because they're not massive water slides, but ideal for those younger children, I would say 13 and under. Yeah, we have them at all the hotels. Grand Palladium guests have access to them. Yes.
Okay, great. Teens Club, we're all good. All right. Um, families, Dina's asking families of five for ages, 11, 4, and 2. Do you guys have any clubs that would cater to that?
Yes, we do. So we have connecting rooms for our for families of five or more. You can put up to eight passengers. There are connecting rooms. You can book these through the tour operators. Just make sure you're booking as a connecting room. That's a room category on its own, and they need to pay three adults minimum. Even if the third passenger is a child, in order to book the connecting rooms, they need to pay for three adults. We do this all the time. It's okay for us as the hotel. Just make sure the tour operator has the correct age for the third passenger for the air part. But those are connecting room categories. We have them at all destinations and available through all the tour operators.
Okay, great. And oh, perfect. So Dana's looking to book them now. Oh my gosh.
Perfect.
We'll let you go shortly, okay? And Angela's asking, what is a beach like at Costa Mujeres? And I've been to the TRS section there. I can say on
Yes.
vacation, and it was amazing, but I'll let you answer.
Yes, it is a good stretch of beach. As you know, Playa Mujeres, a lot of the hotels have built the big hotels there. So you can walk for miles and miles. It's a white sand beach. There's not much seaweed there. It's a beautiful beach. Sometimes it could be some wind, so the water could be not as smooth, but it's a gorgeous beach. You can walk for hours and hours. White sand beach. It looks like the beach right behind you there, Susan.
Oh, that's where I am right now. No.
Yeah, yeah.
So I have one question I want to ask Zoom. I want to ask Facebook. Facebook, I already put a poll out for you guys, but who here is a Palladium Pro? So tell us in the chat. Are you guys a Palladium Pro, or do a thumbs up, show a reaction, an emoji here? Yes. Here we go.
Yes.
Here we
Oh,
go.
good. Excellent.
Amazing. I mean, that
Oh, wow. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for
of
joining. Thank you
course,
for your.
Terry Lynn, of course she is. Amazing. Really, really great. That's great, guys. And on Facebook, like I said, I did a poll. They're all jumping in on that too. So fantastic. And don't forget, guys, Sheb, if you get an email from Sheb next week, it's really good news because so many people here are saying they want to go and see your properties. Well, someone's
Yes, for
going to,
sure.
right, Sheb?
Absolutely. And as soon as we get rooms, we're going to do FAMs. Let us know, let your BDM know that you're interested in a FAM. So we'll put you on our list. And as soon as there is one, we will let you know. We would love for you to experience. And don't forget, there are travel agents rates available. So if you want to do your own sort of FAM, you can access that on Palladium Pro now. You can access your own rates. You can use your rewards towards your stay. You can double your rewards and use it for your stay. So there's a lot of good things, and I do apologize for all the glitches we've had, but it's going to be fixed, and we do appreciate your patience.
Yeah, for sure. It'll be worth the wait. All right.
Yes.
Everyone can't wait to go. And it's going to be like a party when we all go, right?
Yes, for sure.
Listen, I love the emojis too. And I want to thank Sheb, our friend here, a very special friend of ours here at Spoiled Agent. We've all known each other a very long time, and it's great to work with you. You're a really great supplier for us.
Oh,
And I
thank
want to
you.
thank all the Spoiled Agents that joined us today across Canada. And we love having you guys on this great Friday for Sheb and I to cap it off, right, Sheb?
Absolutely. Almost a weekend.
I know. Thank you, Sheb. And thank you,
Thank you so
everyone.
much. Thank you, Susie. Thank you. I love doing this with you and Spoiled Agent. I love you guys. And thank you, everyone, for your continued support. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see you soon.
Bye. Bye, Sheb.
Bye.